Thanks to our friends at The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Rive to receive the top 10 stocks to buy right now. GoPro reported earnings after the market closed on Tuesday, and there was a lot of interesting news here. The quarter, I would say, wasn't great, but the company also announced basically a big shift in its strategy, cutting prices for hardware and then hoping to make that up on the software side of things. So that's what I want to dig into, is the changes in pricing that happened and then what the quarter looked like. My name is Travis William. Thanks for watching Rive Investing. Please subscribe here on YouTube for all my content. And let's get into the pricing announcement first. This came out along with earnings, and GoPro announced that the Hero 11 Black, or the high-end camera, is going to be $399 now, a $100 reduction in the price for that product. And there's basically a $100 price reduction across the board, except for on the Max dual lens product, but that's not a big seller for GoPro. So the three here are the ones to look at: Hero 11 Black, Hero 11 Black Mini, and the Hero 10 Black. The idea here for GoPro is that they're going to get people to sign up for the GoPro subscription. So this is the SaaS product basically that GoPro is offering. So cloud services and then also some editing tools and things like that. Offering that to customers for $25 for the first year and then $50 for each year after that. And then look here, even another $100 discount on your next GoPro. So how is this playing into the results? Let's start here with the income statement summary. And this is each quarter for the last 2 years. There is a lot of seasonality in GoPro, so you can't compare necessarily one quarter to the next, but we can compare it to a year ago. So a year ago, $216.7 million in revenue. That dropped to $174.7 million in revenue. Operating expenses increased about $10 million over that time to $82.7 million. Net income of $15.2 million swung to a net loss of $28.6 million. So the trends here are actually moving in the wrong way for GoPro. Revenue is down, shipments are down, margins are down, but expenses are up. So not exactly what we want to see from a company that should just generally be churning out profits year after year. They did break down some of their sales metrics. So how much of the sales are digital? So GoPro.com, over half of sales are moving into that segment right now. But you can see that in the holiday quarter, which would be these two quarters here, Q3 22, Q4 2022, a lot of their sales are in retail segments. So obviously those retail segments are cutting back on their GoPro inventory over the last 3 months. But management did say with this pricing change specifically that they're going to double down on the retail segment. So I think that's an interesting strategic move. The idea there is you're going to be making less money on selling hardware, which is exactly what we saw this most recent quarter, and you're going to make that up on software. That's where we want to look at this subscription revenue number. And this is just from GoPro.com. But $23.2 million in revenue, up nicely from $18.6 million in revenue a year ago, but I wouldn't say a massive jump. This is the subscription revenue overall. You can see that 36% year-over-year subscriber growth and 5% quarter-over-quarter subscriber growth. The idea for GoPro is literally to be a razor blade, where your razor, where you're willing to lose money, is on the hardware, and selling blades is this subscription revenue. For better or worse, that's going to be the business model from here forward. That was the big change at GoPro in the most recent quarter. So I think the results actually looked pretty poor for GoPro. And I would love to see this be a company that just focuses on making hardware as inexpensively as possible, lowest head count possible. I don't think they need to make all kinds of software. Those are things that they should do with companies that specialize in that, specialize in cloud storage, specialize in video editing software. GoPro should do what it does best, which is make an action camera. Ironically, GoPro is actually moving in the opposite direction. It's saying we're going to basically sell this camera at a break-even point and then hope to profit on subscription revenues over time. That subscription revenue is not very significant, and it's going to have to grow a lot to make this change make any financial sense. But that's just what I think. What do you think about the quarter and the direction that GoPro is going from a pricing standpoint? Love to hear your comments in the comments section below. Don't forget to follow Rive Investing. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you here next time.